65 women, all from the same high school. They graduated the same year. All received similar letters from the same mystery sender. So who's behind it and why?
I think it's sickening.
Someone stalking the class of 1999.
We can't think of anybody who has a grudge against us.
Posting these vile letters and inside the envelopes, opened condoms. Police say they're yet to find any DNA.
Well, I think that the girls are just sort of creeped out by it all. It's very disconcerting.
Over the past 3 months, 100 letters have been mailed, addressed to 65 different women. All of them attended this girls' school in Melbourne's southeast 2 decades ago, and all of them starred in this handmade yearbook.
So as you can see, it's student formulated, not school formulated, which is why there's more information.
The yearbook now seemingly doubling as an address book for a creep with an unknown motive. Detective Acting Senior Sergeant Grant Lewis.
The messaging is very similar, so we know it's the same person. We just don't know who that person is.
A Current Affair understands these are just 2 of the handwritten letters received by their traumatised victims. The body of the vulgar notes are identical and read, "To dear, I will come to your place very soon and give you $200 to or I will give you $100 to see yours faithfully."
The contents of the letter are sexually explicit, suggestive, repulsive. We're having handwriting experts analyse the handwriting to determine potentially the age.
While 65 former students have received a letter, some women have been targeted 3 or 4 times. Police say the offender is unwell and needs assistance, something it can provide.
So if there's something that's driving this offending, which is mental health-wise or something to do with some sort of physical health, and then we can offer support and welfare services to that person.
Among the 100 letters, not everyone was accompanied by a condom. Some were handwritten and some were typed, but all of them had the same stamp. That's why Victoria Police is working with Australia Post to try and find the offender.
We're making inquiries with the relevant mail centres to determine whether there's a correlation to one particular mail centre or numerous. The staff are being canvassed in relation to collections, and also inquiries being made with the stamp origin to determine whether they may have been purchased in bulk or singularly or at a particular outlet.
There was 160 students in the graduating year of 99. So far, only 65 of them have received a letter like this. Police fear there could be more in the mail.
You know, we just really want this extra stress that none of us need to be stopped.
Bree Walker's mother opened the letter addressed to Bree on March 20. It was sent to her parents' address where she grew up.
She was just, really grossed out, and her and Dad were really worried that night, thinking that somebody was targeting me.
Bree's the reason police could follow the eerie web. She created a Facebook group with the women in her year level.
And it seemed to be every day or 2 days, more and more girls would say, "Yep, I've got one."
Knowledge is power, and now that it's out in the community, I think everybody will be on the lookout.
Vicky Petratus is a crime writer and Kilbreda College old girl.
I have spoken to a couple of old Kilbreda girls that I went to school with, and there's this, what? Like, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I have never heard anything like this before. It's bizarre.
Victoria Police went public with its investigation last week. Since, even more victims have come forward, and a box full of condoms has been found in a park 20 kilometres from the school.
A box containing 88 sealed condoms was located dumped in the wetlands there.
The case is layered with victims, the women targeted, their parents still residing at the address, and the people who live at the return to sender addresses that the offender has written on the back of the envelopes.
Yeah, they're innocent victims in this. I'm grateful that they have assisted us with identifying the content and supplying them to police. I'm sure a number of these letters, there may be more, have been binned.
I'd be saying for people to start thinking about the people around them. This person lives somewhere. This person, whether they have a social interaction with anyone, they might have a Facebook page, some social identity.
Retired homicide investigator Charlie Bazina.
The key, I say, is with the community at large that may know this person or might have that trigger, and that's what I'm really pushing.
The letters, the victims, the act, now all under a microscope.
And I think they just all want it solved. They want to find out who's doing it.
We're getting information, we're seeking assistance, things are rolling, and we will find you and hold you to account.
And if you have any information that could help police, please call Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. That's 1800 333 000.